Sometimes when I look at that video, I can never imagine what my future is going to be like if I ended up being with someone who is just as crazy as she is. This is one of the main reasons why a lot of men unalive themselves every year, because society doesn't want to talk about it. They don't want to understand a man's pain. And yet, when there's a woman going through domestic violence and everything that she's a victim of, she gets all the attention that is coming to her. And yet, when it comes to a man going through this, he's not. Because growing up, we were always taught how to take it like a champ, take it like a man. Don't cry, don't get weak. Men have feelings too. Or did you somehow forget that? There's a reason why a lot of men don't even want to be in relationships anymore, because of the way society treats them. And especially when it comes to being in the domestic violence with his woman. And you don't even know what that person feels inside, physically and mentally. Because just seeing this, it really breaks my heart. It breaks my heart as a man to see this shit. There's a reason why society doesn't want to talk about what a man is going through, because he's hurting too. Men have feelings too. So you can throw all of that attention from the brick lady, because that don't even matter. But what does matter is how a man feels. Is he happy? Is he satisfied? Is he getting everything that he wanted in life? Because you really don't know what that man is going through. He could even lose his house, get a divorce, have gone through some sickness that he's dealing with that is incurable, that there's nothing that the doctors can do. There is one of the main reasons why so many men ended up in the grave. And I'm going to tell you what's even worse too. When it comes to relationships, if a man goes through domestic violence, what is the first thing that comes to society's minds? Oh, he's weak. He can't take it like a man. But if he decides to hit back, they're going to call him abusive. He's going to end up in jail. He's going to be called every name of the book. And yet, somehow, a woman gets to walk away free without dealing with any type of consequences or repercussions. A wise woman once said, accountability is everyone's kryptonite, and it shows. Because if you can do all of that to a man, but you can't even fight somebody your own size, but you can't even fight your own gender, but you want to put your hands on us because you think that we're incapable of fighting back. Let me tell you something. My mama always told me, if somebody hits you, you hit them back. You have every right to defend yourself. It don't matter what gender, what color they are. I don't care if it's play fighting. Don't you ever put your hands on me. You have every right, every power to defend yourself. Don't you dare let society tell you otherwise. And if they want to throw you in jail, you better fight like hell. You better fight back with every breath, every ounce out of your body to get your story heard. There's a reason why a lot of men out here, good men, get looked down on, get used, get abused, get disrespected, get spit on, get slapped in the face, because we didn't satisfy your needs. And you think that gives you the right to put your hands on us. And I've seen this on social media, and I've seen this in real life too. I sometimes realize that no matter how many times we tell our story to the news, to the media, we get called every name of the book as if we're weak for telling our story. I thank God that I'm not in a relationship, because if I was, my life would have been over. Because who knows if the person that I'm dating is right for me. It's everywhere. It's not here in DC. It's everywhere. Even in Hollywood. And we know how bad and corrupt that place is right now. But at the end of the day, what that man has gone through, It's not only heartbreaking, but it makes me think about what my life is going to be like if I ended up with somebody. It doesn't matter what age. As long as that person is right for you, they treat you like a king and you treat them like a queen. Teamwork. That's the way I look at relationships. But nowadays, every video I see on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, even YouTube, I see a bunch of 304s, modern women, defending their own actions. When somebody is not holding them accountable, that could be your end result. Because I grew up in times like this, and I was born in 1991. This is nothing new. This is why there needs to be more topics about men dealing with domestic violence. This is why this conversation needs to be talked about more. If women getting all the attention because of them being in this situation, why can't men do the same thing? There needs to be more advocates for men and dads, because men have it harder. It's even worse when you try to have a conversation about sex, because women get it easily, but men, we have to work for it. We have to beg for it. Why can't we get it too? It doesn't make any sense. And it really goes to show you that men and women are not equal. Never was, never were, never will be. And so for that brother in that video, I'm praying for you, my God. I pray that you get the right woman for you. I pray that you get your passport and get out of this toxic country. Find you someone who appreciates you. Go where you're wanted and appreciated. Because, like I said, I hate seeing that. I don't like seeing my boys go through stuff like this. And I pray to God that somebody comes in his life that can show him what love is. And as for that woman, I hope she burns in hell. I hope she goes in I hope that she goes in jail. Do not give her sympathy. Do not let her out. Men deserve better.